cab for the bosses, don't listen to their lies. Us poor folks haven't got a chance unless we organize. Which side are you
Hello.
on? Which side are you
This is Remarks, the podcast.
Which side
We have some lovely weather here, some lovely gloomy weather in Salt Lake, and
it's really nice.
it felt like the right time to do my yearly rewatch of Gilmore Girls.
Oh, it's starting.
Yeah, so we started it, Eden and I,
Wow. This is a pivotal annual
that's what I'm saying.
moment
I
for
feel
Taylor.
like that's how you know. It's like Groundhog's Day. Like, you know that fall is on its way when Gilmore Girls hits the television.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And it can report that I still fucking hate Rory, dude. I still fucking cannot stand Rory.
Yeah. Ungrateful.
We did make a joke earlier that was like in the show, for any of you Gilmore Girls out there.
Gilmore heads out there.
Yeah. In the show, she's like, in the first season, she starts dating Rory's teacher, her like English teacher or something.
Oh, yeah.
Rory's mom, Lorelai. And I was like, shit, Max want that Laura Lucy. And I thought that was pretty funny.
That was good. That was good. My mom has always, to be fair, I have never watched Gilmore Girls, really. I've like seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Oops. But I just feel like Lorelai kind of looks like my mom a little bit.
Yeah, I could see it for sure.
When my mom was like darker hair.
Yeah.
And like younger.
Yeah.
She kind of gives Lorelai vibes.
She gives Lorelai vibes.
Laura vibes.
Laura vibes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean it's definitely a feel good show. It's very like warm.
It's
and
sitcom-y. Everybody's having a little coffee.
It's insane.
Everybody's like talking really fast and like, I gotta go to this dance tomorrow.
Literally. And I've strongly believed that Gilmore Girls like started the pick me girl, like created the pick me girl, because like Lorelai and Rory are very like, we're not like other girls, we like pizza and old movies and like we don't care about drinking coffee late at night and we do whatever we want, you know.
I'm
like
different.
Yeah, they are very like. And Lorelai's like, I don't want my parents' money. I just want to live and make my own choices. And I want to be part of that society. And it's like, it's very, very the birth, some would say, of the pick me. But you know, and it's fun. I do stand
nice.
Melissa McCarthy's character Suki.
Yes.
And her farmer boyfriend Jackson, who becomes her farmer husband.
Aw, congrats.
In the show.
Spoiler alert
for Gilmore Girls.
For this, like, what,
and
15-year-old TV show?
No, it aired in 2000. It's 24 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
It is funny because, like, Rory's, like, 16 in the show. And, like, I don't know. Like, when you're watching it, you kind of just are like, oh, like, because it follows her, like, through college. So she's, like, she's in her early 20s, kind of like me. Haha. And then at one point, they're like, Lorelai's like, I have this baby stuff of Rory's. It's from 1986 or whatever, and you're like, oh, not like me, actually. Good times.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Taylor.
I'm Phoebe.
And we got a little fun episode
planned.
planned.
Podcast for you.
So true. I got back from a trip, so we were catching up. I went to the East Coast, went to Gettysburg.
The home of the address.
The home of the address, true. I did see there was like a campground when you were driving into Gettysburg, and it said your Gettysburg address or something like that. And I was like, man, they really nailed that.
That's great.
The marketing team really fucking nailed that one.
That would be really funny if you like lived in the city of Gettysburg, and every time something was like, oh, I need your address.
I need your Gettysburg address.
Gettysburg address.
So true. Yeah. And then you write the entire 7 years ago.
Write out.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty cool place.
Nice.
Love it out there. Very humid.
Very humid. Very green though.
Oh, incredibly green.
Balancing out the humidity, you have some beautiful greenery.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dry as bones here. So
it's bad. I mean, not today. We do have some lovely rain today, as you were saying. It's nice and gloom. But yeah, I love like California humidity as a born and bred California girl.
True.
I do.
Unforgettable.
Candy thing bikini on
top. So true.
I didn't remember the words right
I
there.
also don't know that.
I love California level humidity. I do struggle a little bit when it is like like Florida. Or when I went to visit North Carolina in August, I thought that I was going to cook like a soup because the air was...
Yeah. You like step outside and you like take a deep breath
it's
and
hard
you're
to
like,
breathe.
I can't breathe. There is water in my lungs. I'm
feels
drowning
like I'm
on
drinking,
land.
Yeah. Like when I went to Arkansas, I think it was like in June or something, and I literally like stepped out of the airport and I was like, I felt like a opposite fish.
Literally. You like, well, and it's wild because you like walk outside and you're like, I'm not sweaty, but I'm so moist.
Yes,
you know?
I'm just wet.
Just wet
Always
constantly.
wet.
Yeah. We love the East Coast.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's been going on in my life, y'all.
Nice. I did a little paddleboarding trip. It was lovely.
Love a paddleboard.
Lovely. Very fun. Shiv fell in the water like 3 times. She did really well, but towards the end, I think she was like getting tired, and we were like, I was like paddling against the wind. Let me tell you, my thighs and my arms are like actually sore today, but I was like paddling against the wind to like get back, and it like it feels like you're like a sailor because there's like all of this like water is like splashing up against the front of the board, and she's just like has her little claws like dug in, like standing with all of her might and like riding along with the waves, and the sea is like hitting her in the face.
Moby Dick who, dude?
She like definitely did you say Moby Dick?
Moby Dick who, dude?
Exactly. And I think she was just like kind of losing. She was like getting really tired towards the end, and I would like take a little bit of like the board would wobble or something, and she like dumped in like 3 times. She was not happy about it, but the water was very warm, I will say.
Nice.
Yeah, it was lovely.
That is lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting yolked from that paddleboarding.
Yeah, I know.
Juiced up.
I'm gonna be fucking buff as hell. Watch out, fascists.
Watch out, fascists.
Here come righty and lefty. Or shall I say, just lefty.
Just lefty.
I had my right hand cut off and replaced with another left hand. That's how leftist I am.
I mean, you are left-handed as well, so you are.
Yeah, I am like as left as
it gets. So is Eden. Funny enough, very
Eden's
left-handed. Yeah.
Really? We're a rare breed.
I know.
We're a rare breed.
I always joke and call her wrong-handed as a little quip, you know, it's a little couple quip,
a little lover's quip.
Yeah. We love it.
Well, beyond just our life updates, since Taylor was out of town, we're just gonna do like a nice little kind of like fun, silly, goofy for you guys today.
True. I mean, we always have it kind of related to why America is bad, but we're doing a little citizenship test.
Yes.
Little Quizinator.
Quizaroo.
Right.
I have found this 2008 civics. I don't know why it's from 2008. I literally just Googled like U.S. Citizenship test, and it pulled up this practice test from 2008 for me. So I also thought, I don't know why, just 2008 was funny. Like, it was funny to me that it was from 2008. So Obama, right?
Was around, yeah.
Wasn't Obama, that was the year he got elected, no?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Right before the crash, dude.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
my God.
And Hope. Yeah. Wasn't Hope another one of his
I think
things?
so, yeah. And, the housing market crashed.
Yeah.
That was awful. That was a really bad time.
How old was I? 12? So
I would have been. Am I a year?
I think you're a year older than me, so 13.
I'm 29.
Are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, well, I'm turning 28, so.
Okay. Yeah. So,
I'm not
I
quite
been
28 yet, but in October.
It would have been, like 13, 12-ish.
Yeah. So I was bumping Silverstein, and I had my emo haircut.
Yep.
And I was starting to smoke weed with my friends.
Damn, dude. That's so crazy to me. I did not touch weed until literally high school.
Yeah. I mean, I get like...
Yeah.
I get like... And my friends are a little bit older, but like I get... Because they were like 13, turning 14. But I can see like why my parents were like... I mean, they might be overreact a little bit, but they were like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing this so young, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Taylor, we're worried about you.
Yeah, like this is a young age to start experimenting with even something as what is typically as docile as marijuana, you know?
Sure.
Like, you're still 12 years old.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You're in 6th grade.
Yeah, literally. And but
Yeah, so. I had some emo bangs. Had a lot of heavy eyeliner on.
Of course.
I loved shopping at Hot Topic.
Oh yeah, didn't we all?
Yeah.
I was hitting the skate shops mad so that I could buy skate decks and stuff.
I'm pretty sure I did the thing. I had my hair like poofed big and like swoopy bangs and then like little bows, like a little clip bow to hold my bangs back so I could actually view
a little
out
goth,
of my eyeballs.
Kind of goth.
It was like Scene.
Yeah, Scene.
Do you remember
style.
that Scene?
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was me.
True. Very Bring Me the Horizon.
Yes. Yeah.
So true. If you have any pictures, we could post them on the Instagram because I definitely have.
I have
photos.
They are. It is.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a vibe.
Yeah. I love it.
Let's take this fucking practice test and see if we could be U.S. citizens.
I would hope.
I'm so scared that I'm going to be really dumb at this.
I was also kind of scared.
And then is nobody going to like trust our authority on shit anymore?
But I was like, like we were talking about before we started, like how many people in the U.S. that are natural born U.S. citizens can pass a citizenship test?
I'm going to say like probably not a lot of us.
I'd say like maybe 10%.
I don't know how hard it is, but we're about to find out.
Let's do it.
But also, it's like I haven't thought about this specifically. Of course, I think about politics and everything a lot, but like specific like
U.S.
stuff. Like 5th grade flashcard type. Anyway, all right.
I feel like history I'm usually pretty good at, but I don't know if it's going to be like history kind of stuff. So we'll see. Like I am the history correspondent for Remarks, but
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Question number 1: who makes federal laws? Is it A, the president, B, the states, C, Congress, or D, the Supreme Court?
Okay. Well, so it's federal law, so it's not going to be the state. We can cross that. We got to approach this. We're winning the test, not the questions, you know?
Yeah, so true.
States are out. I feel like the president doesn't do that.
No, because he
can veto
or
them, right?
she.
Yeah,
or they. It's time. You know what? America needs a non-binary president.
True. I agree.
Yeah, there's like vetoing or like executive.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's Supreme Court, right?
Is it?
I think so. Federal laws.
I feel like Congress might be who does legislation.
Ooh.
I feel like the Supreme Court just decides on. It's like a court case, right?
That's true. You're right.
So I think it's Congress.
I think you're right. You're right.
Let's go.
I would have failed the citizenship test immediately. They would say, "Get out of America."
You're not allowed.
Bang. Bomb. Okay.
Skibbity
toilet. Question 2. There are 4 amendments on the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. A, citizens by birth can only vote. B, only citizens with a job can vote. C, citizens 17 and older can vote. Or D, citizens 18 and older can vote. This is kind of a weirdly... There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Oh.
Citizens by birth only can vote.
Well...
Citizens with a job.
I guess because like amendment implies, if I'm correct, that they changed it, right?
Yeah.
So like, were people under 18 allowed to vote before?
I don't know.
I feel like...
I don't know what the voting age was.
Yeah, I mean...
Earlier
I don't know. People didn't live that long. As long as they do now.
I think it's the 17 and older, though.
You think 17?
I think.
I'm trusting your intuition. A woman's intuition, as they say.
Well, I led us astray before. I am wrong.
Oh, no.
I literally get me out of America. I guess it was 18 and older can vote. The United States added 4 amendments to the Constitution on who can vote. Congress added the 15th Amendment in 1870. Amendment says that a male citizen of any race can vote. 19th Amendment says that any citizen, even women, can vote. Congress added the 24th Amendment to the Constitution in 1964. It makes... Okay, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I feel like if they had said women or black people, we probably would have gotten those, but they said, like, those were not the ones. I don't know. Like, obviously... 26th Amendment was added in 1971. This amendment states that all citizens 18 years of age or older can vote. Interesting. All right. Yeah, because, like, obviously I knew about the women one, but that wasn't on the multiple choice. They chose the hardest one.
Okay, what is the rule of law? A, everyone but... Sorry, okay. What is the rule of law? A, everyone but the president must follow the law.
I mean, kind of.
I was going to say that's kind of true.
That's kind of how it is.
B, everyone must follow the law. C, all laws must be the same in every state. Or D, government does not have to follow the law, which is also true.
It's very true. I think on paper it's the everyone, right?
Yeah.
Because state laws can be different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Woo!
Correct. We're geniuses. Back allowed in the States.
We are back. We are so back in America,
so back
dude.
in America.
Yeah, I mean, the president does illegal shit all.
Yeah.
That reminds me. I feel like I've talked about this before, but I remember when Biden took office.
Yes,
and he was like, people were like, "Are you gonna prosecute Trump, for all the like crimes?" Because Trump's the crime guy, and Mr. Crime himself. And Biden was like, "I don't think we should set the precedent of making presidents pay for their crimes."
Yeah.
And I was like, you would say that going into office. Because they all do crimes.
As you're about to go into a bunch of war crimes.
Yeah, you cannot be the president and not do crimes.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Be president, do crime.
Do crime, literally.
I love also how they kind of called themselves out with this test, being like, the president doesn't have to follow the law, the government doesn't have to follow the law, because it's like, well, those could be right answers.
They're like, it's kind oh, sorry, I just made my voice like crazy loud there.
Wow.
While I was trying to adjust.
Screaming.
All right, no, we are so back. Yeah, no, that's funny. Anyway.
Question 4. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? A, life and the right to own a home. B, liberty and justice. C, life and death. D, life and pursuit of happiness.
I believe it is D. I believe I know that because they originally were going to say the life, liberty, and the pursuit of, or they were going to say and like the ownership of property. But then they were like, well, we can't actually.
They were like, wait, slaves.
We have slaves who can't own, and people can't. We don't like poor people. Owning things. So actually, the pursuit of happiness, whatever that means to you.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I don't know.
You're correct.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah, I do recall.
Which is like, what a. Oh, you're entitled to pursue happiness.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Okay, can I have something like less ethereal?
Yeah, like you can.
Like, how about like the right to like eat fucking food that I need to live, or like not be charged for water?
Well, and like, yeah, like it's funny because they're all kind of ethereal. Like you have the right to life, and it's like, okay, yeah, I guess you don't get murdered randomly. That's most states are gonna say that's probably chill. The pursuit of like liberty, which is like, expand on that too. Like, what do you mean by liberty? Like the freedom to do whatever you want, like liberty, right? Like kinda like the freedom
also,
to do whatever the government thinks is fine, like
right. Like my pursuit of happiness would be, having a place to live.
It's exactly
that would help me be happy, probably.
Maybe making a livable wage.
Yeah,
and you're like,
that's how I want to pursue happiness.
You have the right to pursue that, but we can't.
Right, it's like we're not guaranteeing anything, but you can pursue it all you want.
Go off, queen. You get that bag, babe.
Question 5. What does the judicial branch do? Does it A, resolve disputes? B, decide if a law goes against the Constitution? C, review law? Or D, all of these answers?
Pretty sure it's, I feel like it's all. Because there's definitely ones about it not the constitutional law.
Indeed. And you are correct.
Woo!
Because judiciary.
I feel like I'm hogging the
You're not.
The spotlight
I like
here.
I like your Oh.
What?
Sorry. This one, okay. So, the question is, what is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? The options are A, Dick Cheney, B, Joe Biden, C, Donald J. Trump, or D, Kamala Harris.
Oh.
Now, it is a 2008, so I'm going to assume that it's Joe Biden.
Well, but Donald Trump wasn't even in the running. Like he didn't.
I know. I'm like,
and Kamala Harris.
Yeah. So I'm like,
it's got to be updated.
That we'll see, and that's what I'm confused about. I'm like, is this as of 2008 or is it updated to today?
I don't know.
See, trick question.
Very tricky. I presume it's probably Kamala Harris, but like, then again, I don't know.
Is it because it says 2008 civics test?
Yeah, I mean, all except Donald J. Trump have been vice presidents.
Exactly.
So I guess the question is asking, do you know who the vice president is? Like, yeah, we know who the vice president is, but when?
Yeah, I guess, should we go with Kamala?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm like, you're calling it a 2008 civics test.
Yeah,
Joe Biden would have been president.
That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I wouldn't have marked us wrong for putting Joe Biden, and
yeah.
But I was a little. I was like, how would they know that Kamala Harris was going to be a vice president? You know?
Yeah. Right. Like, why would they even? Why would she even be on there? Okay. Name one state that borders Mexico. A, Florida. B, Arkansas. C, Alabama. D, California.
Oh.
Probably California.
Isn't that Baja California? Baja California?
That borders Mexico?
Yeah, like that's like, isn't that what it's like underneath California?
Yes.
Oh. Is it California?
Yeah, it is California.
Oh, I would have gotten that wrong. I thought that was just Baja California.
No, there's like the whole, like you can drive from San Diego into Tijuana.
Oh yeah, it's like the whole like running off to Mexico when you're like running, when you're on the limb or the lamb from the law, you know.
When I went whale watching in San Diego and we crossed into Mexico, like technically, I mean it's international waters, but like technically they were like, if like check and maybe turn your like roaming off on your cell phone so you don't accidentally connect to like a Mexican cell phone tower.
I've never been to Mexico, but I'd like to visit sometime.
It was great.
Seems like it'd be fun.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous beaches.
I've been to Canada.
I want to go to Canada.
Right. I went to British Columbia, and it was funny because I was on tour, and when we got there, I was with my old roommate Sam, and he started driving like 100 miles an hour. He was like, "That's what the speed limit is," and I was like, "I think we're in kilometers now, brother." So slow that down. That's like 60 miles an hour.
Oh my god!
But yeah, when you get there, it's like
funny.
100
I mean, that would fuck me up though.
Yeah, it was weird. And then like their gas there is in liters, which was interesting.
Oh yeah,
it's not gallons. And I took a picture of a Walmart because it said Supercenter, but it was spelled with the R-E.
Ooh, Supercentra.
Centre. It was fancy.
Yeah, that does feel fancier.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
there is something about like I love seeing like color spelled with a U. I'm like,
like,
la-ti-da.
I didn't realize until I was looking it up one time. It was probably, it was years ago now, but they spelled gray different over there.
Yes,
it's with an E.
Yeah,
but here in America it's spelled with an A, and
I always
spelled
spelled gray with an E.
I'm pretty sure that in America you're supposed to spell it with an A.
With an A.
Yeah. Gray.
I always spell it with an E, but I think just because of greyhounds.
That makes sense, yeah.
So
Do they originate from Europe?
Yes.
That's sick.
English.
Yes.
Yeah. Although, technically.
Best thing England ever gave us, greyhounds.
Truly, though. If you want to get real technical, I suppose they do come from, like, Egypt. From, like, the...
Oh, yeah.
Azawak.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Question 8. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? A. Give an elected official your opinion on an issue and join a community group. B. Vote and join a civic group. C. All of these answers. D. Write to a newspaper and call senators and representatives.
Yeah, I mean, I assume all of them, but
yeah.
I assume Molotov cocktail through a McDonald's is
not
not an
there.
answer, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to say all, but it was like, what are 2 ways? And that was more than 2 ways.
Well, weren't all of them, like, didn't they all have 2 answers?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Was all correct?
Yes.
Oh. This is an easy-ass test.
Yeah, it's really not hard. Maybe we were wrong. I mean, there's a lot of other things that go into it.
I'm sure.
It's not just a fucking
don't you have to
20
write
question
essay too and shit.
I believe you do.
Well, and you just have to apply for citizenship. So like at any point they can be like, no.
Nah.
which is wild.
Yeah. Question 9. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? A, 11, B, 12, C, 10, D, 9.
I don't know how I know this, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. Yeah.
Oh my God, we're wrong. I felt so confident.
I did too.
It's 9.
9? That's weird. I feel like I thought it was
What is
12.
there 12 of?
Is
there 12 of something?
Fucking, I don't know. There's 12 beers in my stomach, dude. I don't know.
There is like the quorum of the 12. That's like a Mormon thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. I was like, I was ready to pop the confetti, dude. I was like, pop the champagne.
I was like,
we got 12. Let's go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Name one state that borders Canada. A, Rhode Island. B, Maine. C, Oregon. D, South Dakota.
I believe Maine, right?
Yeah. Is Maine like hanging off the end though?
Yeah.
Is it Oregon? Or is Washington above
Oregon? No, Washington's above Oregon.
Shit.
So I think, and same with South Dakota.
You're right.
North
It's
Dakota.
Maine then.
Yeah.
It is Maine.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, Oregon.
It
is funny. I heard when I was out east, I did hear someone say like the classic like Nevada. And I was like, you mean Nevada, dude?
Yeah.
You mean Nevada?
The fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Start beating him up.
Yeah. Call it Nevada one more time. I fucking dare you.
Nevada. Somebody orders like a pop and you're like,
Yeah,
ew. I guess they don't, they call it soda in the East Coast now.
Pretty sure they call it soda.
They call it pop is like a Southern thing.
Yeah, Southern and like, I don't know.
Maybe like Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch. And I don't even care if you call it pop. Those
I do care.
Insane motherfuckers that call every soda a Coke.
See, that's...
You can fuck right off.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
just
get out of
plain
here.
wrong.
You're just
Put that on the citizenship
That's
test.
what I'm saying. What do you call a carbonated sugary beverage?
Yeah.
And if you say anything except soda, you're out of here.
You're wrong.
Deported. Straight to Texas, dude.
Texas. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? A, the Senate and the courts. B, the House of Representatives and the courts. C, the House of Lords and the House of Commons.
Wow.
D, the Senate and the House of Representatives.
I believe it's D.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. Yep.
Isn't the House of Commons in England, Europe?
I think.
Pretty sure. Because they have Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
Parliament. Yeah.
Name one war fought by the United States.
What's
Name
your favorite
one war, period. What's your favorite war, girl?
Oh, nice shirt. Can you name every war?
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. A, Korean War. B, World War I. C, Mexican-American War. D, World War II.
I think it's got to be
Mexican-American.
Mexican-American,
Yeah.
Considering none of the other ones were in the 1800s.
War of 1812, as they called it.
True. That would have kind of given it away.
Yeah. They just like call it the War of 1812.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think the War of 1812 was with Britain, though, as well. Or am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I forget.
Pretty sure. Because there was like the revolution, but then they came back. And they tried to like win it back, you know?
Name one American indigenous. They did not use that word. They used the older word here. Name one American indigenous tribe in the United States. A, Slavs. B, Cherokee. C, Celts. Or D, Zawi-Chemi.
I'm pretty sure.
Cherokee.
Slavs are Eastern European.
Yeah,
and
Slavics.
The fucking... What was the other ones? Celts are from Scotland?
Scotland, Ireland.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, the other one
I don't know that one.
Is Africa?
Maybe. What is the name of the national anthem? America the Beautiful, My Country 'Tis of Thee, God Bless the USA, or The Star-Spangled Banner.
I mean, Star Spangled Banner,
yeah.
baby. Our boy
all
Francis
the way.
Scott Key, dude.
Yeah.
F. Scott Key.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In the War of 1812, the United States fought the British.
Yeah. What can I say? A history buff over here.
Taylor knows wars.
I know my wars,
yeah.
dude.
Don't try to question Taylor on his wars.
Favorite war right now. Let's go.
Right now.
I probably would say
me versus you.
Spanish Civil, the war we're having right now. Actually, I'd say the Spanish Civil War is probably my favorite war. Although I mean, it was around the same time, but World War II was like the only, or at least the last war America was in where I was like,
we did all right.
It's a good war to fight.
We did all right there.
It's a good thing to fight the Nazis, you know?
Yeah.
Every war after that, it's like,
yeah. And I also I feel like picking World War II is such a basic ass favorite war pick. It's like, yeah, that's everybody's favorite war, okay?
The amount of fucking books that have been written on World War II, dude.
Choose a more interesting war.
Yeah, there's way more interesting wars.
Yeah. Mine is probably Vietnam because of how much people hated it.
Yeah.
And how angry they all were.
People were pretty mad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a bad war.
It was a terrible war. Really bad idea.
Thing we did.
Really bad idea.
Yeah. I also think World War II was like the last like real in quotation marks like war that we fought where like boots on the ground. Like there were boots on the ground in Vietnam, but like from that point forward it was like proxy war where we were like funding another like usually capitalist regime to like overtake a democratically elected like communist government or just a communist sect or whatever. Like that kind of became what war was.
Right. The new meaning of war.
Yeah.
And now it's all just like,
that's a hard name. That'd be a hard like album name.
Ooh.
The new meaning of war.
We're copywriting, trademarking that. Nobody else can have
right
it.
Now you can't.
We don't know what we're gonna use it for, but it's ours.
It's ours for something.
Yep.
We're gonna write a book.
Something. Yeah, we'll write a book.
True. The new meaning of war, dude.
Ugh.
Hardcore
just
book name.
You would look so smart reading that on the subway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
God, everyone's like, whoa, that guy over there. The new meaning of war.
New meaning of war. There was. So we have like our friends James and Jesse. We do like game nights with them.
Shout out.
And I write down little quotes from the game nights
because
they're funny. And we're playing this game called Wavelength, right?
Okay.
And the point of the game is like you have to give a hint and then people have to like guess. Like you'll have like a spectrum of something like good, bad, and you have to say a hint and then they have to guess like where on the spectrum it is, right?
Okay.
So I think mine was like good, bad, and it was kind of like in the middle, leaning good was like where it was like set. So I was trying to get them to guess that. And I was like books was like my hint or whatever. And then they guess or whatever. And they got it pretty close in putting like the little meter there. And and Jesse was like, because then we started talking about it. We're like, yeah, books are usually good, but some of them are bad,
Right.
And Jesse was like, yeah, I was thinking Mein Kampf the whole time. It was funny, and that's a quote in our little quote book is, I was thinking Mein Kampf the whole time. Sorry, that was a tangent story.
I don't care. This is a chill. It's a loosey-goosey.
It's a loosey-goosey app, dude. Mm-hmm. We're just here. We're hanging out. We're vibing. I'm drinking a cherry twist Alani.
I'm having a La Croix hibiscus flavor, which I know is not my typical go-to. Sparkling water. I'm a Spindrift girl through and through, but always. This is what I had in my fridge.
10 out of 10.
So, and I did just buy new Spindrifts, but they weren't cold yet, so.
That makes complete sense. Yeah. And you're valid and
thank you. I feel seen.
You should.
I feel seen. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Was it James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, or George Washington?
I'm pretty sure it was Tommy J, dude.
It was. Tizzy Jizzler.
Tizzy Jizz, our boy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a lad.
Raped his slaves.
Oops, yeah.
Cool and sick. He did that a lot.
Yeah. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? A, make treaties. B, coin or print money. C, provide schooling and education. D, create an army. Schooling and education.
I believe it's schooling and education.
Yeah, sure is.
However,
sure is. We should
state
just
militias can do that. Can't states have militias? I think so.
I don't know.
I think that's a constitutional right that you have the right to form a militia.
Oh, true.
I think that's the whole bear arms thing. Is
right,
you have the right to form a militia.
Yes. Yeah, I guess people could just do that.
But maybe that's in like the terminology. Like you can't form an army. It has to be like a militia.
Maybe, yeah.
But anyway.
Question 17. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? A, 8, B, 2, C, 4, or D, 6?
I feel like it's longer than the president.
I'm going to keep it real with you. I have literally no idea. I should probably know this, but I
want to say
straight up don't.
6. 6 feels right. Might be wrong.
No, it is 2.
Oh, fuck.
I was going to say 2. I thought it was 2.
I'm sorry.
You know what? It's okay. I should have come and clutched up behind you and been like, I have feelings. But I was like, I just think I wouldn't know.
You knew it. It was, again, it's buried deep in there, but you knew it.
Yeah. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
Oh.
A, 35, B, 18, C, 21, or D, 16?
18. Obvi.
Can't you be 16?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, you can't. You have to be 18.
I'm pretty sure you can be 16 and join the military.
True.
But you cannot vote.
Wow, I should also know that.
That's insane. I'm pretty sure you can be 16 and go to like boot camp or whatever, but maybe that's changed. I don't know. But I feel like I heard stories where like you could be 16 and go in the military.
That's crazy.
At least to like go through boot camp and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. You can literally die for your country before you can like literally vote for who gets to be the president.
Love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Question 19. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? A, Canadians, B, English, C, Dutch, or D, Africans?
That would be
obviously Africans. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess at least they're like have questions on
True.
stuff like this, you know?
Yeah.
Like same with like the name an indigenous tribe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is good, but
this is an interesting one. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. A, the Colorado River, B, the Rio Grande, C, Mississippi River, or D, Ohio River.
I feel like Mississippi is giving the vibe, but
yeah.
I don't know. Colorado's probably pretty long too, because that goes through like the Grand Canyon.
True.
The GC, you know?
The GC. What about the Rio Grande, though? Isn't the Rio Grande?
Probably. I don't know.
Long? Turns out I don't know at all.
What do you want to guess?
We want to go Mississippi?
I'm feeling good about I'm rolling the dice on Mississippi.
Oh my God, we're right. Everything's fine.
Woo!
Everything's fine. We get to stay.
Does it say the other one?
Let's see. The Missouri River.
Oh, I didn't even know Missouri had a river.
Shows what the fuck I know.
Who gave them a river?
Who let them have a river?
Oh, hi, Shiv.
Okay, we answered 80% of the questions correctly. Good for us.
Wow, look at us go.
Yeah. We got 4 answers wrong. So I think we're doing pretty good.
I'd say that we are allowed to stay.
Yep. I say congratulations us. We are officially U.S. citizens.
It's good to be a citizen now.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Well, you know, it's a double-edged sword, but you know, we can partake in consumerism.
True. You know what? And that's a gift.
You know, who would keep Amazon afloat if not for us?
I mean, really, truly.
How would Jeff Bezos buy his ticket to Mars when the planet lights itself on fire?
I know.
If not for us. Really.
How's he going to get on that? What's that damn Matthew McConaughey movie called? Interstellar.
Yeah.
How's he going to get on like the Interstellar, you know, new
space
station or whatever that they go to?
I don't know.
If it weren't for us buying Amazon products.
In a serious sense, shout out, speaking of single-handedly keeping a business afloat, shout out Long Life Veggie House.
Oh my God.
I live right next to them, and I swear to God, dude, I am keeping that business afloat.
Yeah.
So if you're in Salt Lake, go there.
Eat there.
It's
dude,
really good.
It is so fucking good.
I know. The
people that work there are so kind.
Truly.
The owner, what did she call me the other day? Well, first of all, I would she was like looking at my nails and she was like, "Oh my God, your nails are so sexy." And I was like, "Ooh." And I like went like rawr with like my nails and she was like, and then when I was leaving, they were like kind of back in the kitchen and I just was like set my stuff and I was like, "Bye, thank you." And she was like, "Bye, beautiful girl." I was like, "Oh my God.
Like, oh my gosh,
so nice."
Wow.
Yeah, they are so kind.
Getting
and the food is fucking delish.
Yeah.
And it's all vegan.
All vegan.
And it's local. fucking
And shout out, dude.
Yeah, big shout out. And they always
shout the fuck out, dude.
Shout the fuck out. Long Life Veggie House.
Yeah.
And oh wait, I'm thinking of just Veggie House.
There's in fact 2
Were you
places.
talking Long Life?
I was, yeah.
Okay, Long Life Veggie House also
Rips, yeah.
rips.
But go to both.
But I was just thinking, just Veggie House, which is on 17th.
Yeah, go to both.
Both.
Because
both delish.
But no, I do live it's like a 5-minute down the street from Long Life Veggie House.
Damn, and it's so fucking good there.
Regularly.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Too much, more than I should.
Well, you know what?
But
it's okay.
I'm keeping them afloat. They're all local. They're all small businesses.
Both of those
doing their thing.
Either Veggie House, honestly.
Yeah.
Chow down.
Yeah, just spin the wheel and go to one of them.
Yeah,
you're gonna have a good time.
You will. You're gonna have a great time and some great food.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that's our little bonus.
Yeah, it's just for funsies.
Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to skip a week because I'm tired.
It's all
traveling.
good, brother. Why don't you take the U.S. citizenship test? Tell us how it goes. I guess we just told you all the answers, but
there's probably more questions.
Yeah.
I assume they wouldn't be the same ones maybe on that specific one, but in the actual test, I'm sure you could find another one. But
yeah, look up your own U.S. citizenship practice test and let us know how it goes.
Literally, truly.
What's your score?
This episode is going to be posted on the main feed, of course.
Mm-hmm.
However,
guess what?
We're gonna relaunch our Patreon.
It's coming back, guys.
Remarxion or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Right. So if you enjoy just some silly Billy stuff like this, and trust, it gets sillier, folks.
Oh, yeah.
We get real silly actually on the Patreon. It's a good time.
It's so fun.
It's a good time.
And usually when we record the Patreon episodes, it's after we record a full episode. And we're quite a few beers deeper in, so it definitely gets sillier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're usually having some drinkies and being funny. So
it's fun, and we just do more lighthearted stuff. It's a nice little break.
Yeah.
I think if it's the same, it'll probably be the same as it was before. But I think it's $5 for the membership.
Mm-hmm.
So
if
you have disposable income, obviously no pressure, but check it out.
Yeah, could be a fun thing for you if you really like our content.
If you like us.
Yeah, if you like just who we are.
If you even care.
If you even care.
We love you.
We love you. Well,
I guess we could do plugs too.
Yeah, we'll plug. Quick plug. If you when it gets up and running and you feel like joining, as we just said, the Patreon. You can follow our Instagram, which is @Remarks Podcast. I literally still need to post the post from last week. Sorry, everybody involved in the operation.
It's okay. Yes. On Twitter.com, RemarksPod. I also am terrible about posting on there, but I will try better. And then my personal Instagram is tlace_19. And you can find my music, which is just Taylor Lacey.
Yeah.
Tayler. I'll have you know.
Yeah, Taylor.
Yeah,
that's it. Thanks for listening, and
love you.
Bye.